When you come to Los Angeles, it's like you're going around the world. We have so many languages, so many cultures. It's just a great place. I mean, if ever there was a melting pot, it's here.
The city of Los Angeles has come a long way. I like to trace the African-American roots back to Biddy Mason, a slave woman who was forced to walk to California to find out when she got here that she could be free and to sue to be free. And she purchased land that became premium land in downtown Los Angeles.
What you'll see here at City Hall for the entire month of February is this celebration of African American achievement and accomplishment. And we're delighted to be a part of a vibrant Los Angeles Black community that has always celebrated Black history and, more important, the achievement of African Americans.
LA is important, number one, because this is the capital of filmmaking. And so it's very important for festivals like ours to be here in Los Angeles as opposed to New York, Atlanta, where you can influence Hollywood and Hollywood can come down and see. We are the largest Black film festival in the country. We probably the most prestigious also.
As time has progressed, neighborhoods have changed. But one of the things that has remained solid is that this neighborhood around where we are here, both at the California African American Museum, around the Baldwin Hills area, around the Leimert Park area, is a strong, serious cadre of African Americans who have remained in this neighborhood, as well as in Carson and Compton. So you're always going to have changing demographics throughout any city, but you have a number of solid institutions, such as CAM, which have been here and are not moving.
And our clientele has come from all over the city, but we are really intending to be a local neighborhood restaurant. And this neighborhood has been traditionally, for many years now, an African American community. Our weekly is an extremely important publication to this neighborhood. It lets folks know what's going on. And whenever we get exposure in that newspaper, our sales definitely react to that.
We went into business because we wanted to present African American history books and the diverse selection of African American books and literature. We featured back in 1995 Barack Obama at his first book signing for Dreams from My Father. So in 2006, when everybody wanted him to do a signing, he said he was only going to come to Esselwan in Los Angeles because we wanted him when no one else wanted him.
I think the role of the African American press, not just in Los Angeles, but on a national basis, is to speak truth to power, to tell the story not only of the African American community, but to teach people about the African American experience and why it should be relevant to anyone who reads a newspaper or something online.
Because we are considered a niche business. Because we tailor news and information and data that's very specific to our readership, we have an incredible opportunity to garner the market share that's lost by general market media. Our weekly is unique. We've tried to differentiate the paper in a number of ways. We have covers that are very provocative, that are grab your attention and make you want to open the cover and see what's inside. And once inside, we run very in-depth pieces on history. We have a feature article every week about possibly someone local or political issue, what have you. We have stories of empowerment that are informative, and what we try not to do is run just the blood and guts in the newspaper. We want news and information that's inspiring, that's uplifting, that's informative, and because of that, people come back to us every week to find out what is going on in their community and in the world.
I think people like to read our newspapers because they know that they're going to see stories about their community. It's not going to be necessarily about international news. There's going to be a little bit of national, state news, but we're always going to talk about how it impacts locally. There's a lot of questions out there. There's a lot of people that talk about, advocacy, what are you doing? Well, in our mind, we are somewhat of an advocacy newspaper in the sense that we always go for local voices.
It is in many cases, unfortunately, even today when you speak to advertisers, they still talk to you about, well, they shop at, the smaller stores. Well, they don't buy that kind of stuff, and so it kind of bothers, to be quite honest with you. It is, we utilize shoes just like anybody else. We buy Nike just like everybody else. We use those big products just like everybody else. And so I think that to me is what is key to the market to understand that, we are consumers and we are consuming all ranges of products in different places, the Macy's of the world, the Nordstroms of the world, and so on and so forth. And I think that's key.
50 cities in the LA DMA have a Hispanic penetration of 50% plus. Those numbers continue to increase, and those numbers are staggering for advertisers and clients. So if you just take the sheer volume of Hispanics in the LA DMA, it would rank us as the 12th biggest, largest state in the United States. LA obviously is a big market for Hispanics. Nationally, there's about 17% Hispanics in the United States. In LA, that number goes up to 47% of our audience is Hispanic. It is an audience that cannot be ignored in the market.
Since the late 50s, we started catering to the Hispanic market here in the greater Los Angeles area. Today we have 9 stores, and they're all predominantly located in high-density Hispanic neighborhoods. Our marketing advertising is 100% in Spanish to the Spanish consumer market. Our circulars, in a certain way, we try to do bilingual circulars and some other venues, email blasts we do, they're all, tend to be bilingual, but our broadcast and our newspapers are all Spanish. For example, Black Friday, we saturate the market with over close to 1 million flyers that OI distributes for us. So it's a great partner and a great relationship that we have with them.
I think that people have to recognize the reality of this market. And this market is not an all Spanish or an all English. This market is one that's in movement. It's one that has lots of different levels of acculturation, has a lot of different levels of linguistic preferences and skills, and that's what's really dynamic and important about the LA market.